Good morning. Welcome to the homestead. Glad you're with us. Anyhow, we're here and we've got stuff to do, but we're going to go to the mulch bin. And then we got to go check on that garden because you're going to see I didn't do something right. Maybe I didn't put enough water in before I left. I forgot to check on it on Wednesday. I should have watered it on Wednesday. I'm not a very good gardener. I've got to learn all this stuff, but I can't spend all this money on little plants and then have them die. That's not good. Potatoes are chitting. They're doing really well. They're starting to sprout right out of the ground, and the asparagus is going crazy. You'll get to see all of that. The grapevines that looked pretty when I put them in the ground, they're just sticks now. Don't know why. Maybe too much water from the rains. Maybe they weren't ready to blossom yet, so they went ahead and shrunk back, and they'll come back when the time's right. Gosh, I just don't even know. I don't know anything really about gardening, and if you have any advice, please comment. But anyhow, we'll go out to the garden tunnel, which we'll talk all about that, because I have all these little plants that I've got to get in the ground. And we got lots of tomatoes because Lee and I love tomatoes, and you can can tomatoes, you can can tomato sauce, you can can tomato juice. There's so many things you could do with tomatoes. So we're going to have lots and lots and lots of tomatoes because we do love tomatoes, and we got different varieties. And we bought a lot of strawberries, but we didn't buy a lot of the other things. We still have to find some squash and stuff, but they seed really well, so I just need to get them seeded. And then those things I did seed, you'll get to see them. They are surviving. I did those okay, so I'll have to wait a little while longer before planting them in the ground, and but you'll get to see all that stuff. So anyway, off to the mulch bin.
Nice and wet.
I don't think this is the right shovel because I don't think it's supposed to be so heavy I can't pick it up. Okay, I was told that you need to loosen the grass up. You don't just dump it in one pile because you don't want it to rot. You want it to decompose. So hopefully I've done that right. And let me show you the garden since we're out here. Okay, look at him. He hardly has any color in him. He's drying out. I guess I didn't water him well enough, or maybe there's no nutrients in the dirt. There's water in this bucket, so maybe I didn't do it right. I mean, I thought it wicks upward. You plant and it comes up, and this guy survives. So now I'm not sure why it's doing this, what I did wrong. Not enough water when I planted him on top, maybe, where the roots were. I don't know. I don't know how to fix it either. So, I don't know. I'll make sure I have good water on the top of the soil so it's not dry up here. But the idea is so the roots try to grow down towards the water, I thought, but I don't know. Any helpful hints would be appreciated. Let's look at the other one. Okay. Let me see if I got him in the viewfinder. He doesn't look as bad as the other one, but you can definitely see something bad's happening. On the other side of that is this. The asparagus. That's growing clear up into the air. Yeah. And then, as you can see, the potatoes are starting to sprout. See them? So, as you can see, I got problems. But those tomatoes don't even look as bad as the orange bell pepper. Let me show you those. As you can see, they're looking pretty dang sad. Can you even see that? Can you see my hand? There you go. Okay. As you can see, the bell peppers are looking pretty darn sad. Let me show you what I planted last fall. And you'll see that I can do some things well. Wildflowers, wildflowers. Okay, Lee got me some water, so we'll have some water out here. But let me show you this. These are my seedlings, and they're doing okay. A little thing that you probably are not aware of, because I didn't say anything when I showed you the seedlings to start with in another video. But I don't know what this is that I planted. I can see they're different. I think these are beans right here, because they kind of look like beans. Well, and they've still got the bean seed right here. So that's kind of a given. But all of these things, I don't know what those are. Maybe some are tomatoes. I don't know what these are. But also, there are I don't know. So we'll deal with that later. The ground's, it's still moist, but I might be rotting the roots of these, because it might have been too moist. Might have been too moist. I don't know. Anyhow, I have all these other vegetables. Let me show you these vegetables. Yay! Okay, this is what I'm going to plant this weekend. There is a downside to some of these, and that is it's hot in this house. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm burning them up. Just a minute, I'm going to put these down. I'm sweating in here. It's like a hothouse in here, a greenhouse, hothouse. So maybe I'm burning these plants up. Maybe that's why they're all dried out. I don't know. But I got kale and cauliflower, both cool weather, you know, that they would grow in through the spring, but it's hot in here, and it's not even hot. There's no air coming through any of the screen down below or through the doors and the window screen. So, I mean, there's no air movement in here at all, which means I'm going to have to get electricity out here, and I'm going to have to get a fan and get this air circulating, because it's super hot. Anyway, I'll be planting, and oh, I said I'd show you the grapevine. Let me show you the grapevines. Okay, there it is. That's one. That's two. Three. And that's the fourth one right there. So, something went terribly wrong with the grapes. They were pretty. Too much water. The cooler weather, because they, you know, started blossoming while they were in the store, inside, and then in the coach. And then I brought them out here and dead. I don't know. That's $7 a piece. That's $28 there. Then of course the two berries are over there, and they didn't start growing yet. Maybe one looked dead before I even planted it, but maybe they're not dead. Maybe they're just still not ready. Maybe the grapes weren't ready and they just only bloomed because they were inside a store and then in my coach. I don't know. I wish I knew more about gardening. I watch a lot of videos on gardening, but you know, they can tell you what to do, but They tell you what to do because they know what they're doing, but they don't tell you what to do when you don't know what you're doing. They say for beginners, but the fact is that they don't tell you like a real beginner because they know all this stuff. So, I don't know. Clearly I've done something wrong. Clearly I'm doing something wrong. So maybe I need to put some nutrients in the soil. I don't know. But I did buy a kit so I can test the soil and see if it's got the right stuff. And, you know, whether you need acid or protein. Not protein, potassium. I don't know. But we're going to keep at this. If we're going to get something, I'm going to go ahead and maybe plant seeds. But I'm not going to do any of that stuff right now, so I just wanted to show it to you. You'll get to see all the rest of the stuff and the planting and stuff of the new stuff in probably a different video. So be sure to share, like, press the notification bell, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the homestead. Bye-bye now. Thanks for watching. God bless you.